Welcome back, folks. Austin has, of course, so many options when it comes to having some fall fun or celebrating Halloween. Kristen Finan from Austin Travels Magazine is here with some really fun suggestions, very local as well. Kristen, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
All right, Sweetberry Farm, I've heard of before, but I've never been.
You haven't been? Okay, it's so much fun. It's in Marble Falls, so it's a perfect day trip, and there's a bunch of really fun stuff in Marble Falls and Johnson City, which is nearby, so you can actually plan a day or even a weekend around it. But
they've got like a national park out there.
Yes,
They've got all sorts of things.
all of Johnson City stuff. Yeah, it's so great. But Sweetberry Farm is our must-do every year. We've gone for a decade now because it is all the quintessential, like, fall festivities that you could possibly want. So we're talking pumpkin painting, they do sand art, you can stuff a scarecrow, they have pony rides, all these corn mazes, pick your own flowers. Of course, you can pick pumpkins and gourds. And what's really fun is it extends actually into mid-November. So if you kind of missed your window, I mean, for us, it's like October gets so crazy, we haven't been yet.
Yeah.
So you can still go. It feels like fall, and you can experience all of those activities. They have food too. They've got like pumpkin ice cream, and it's just immersed in all the fall. When we have this very little window of fall here, it's like so perfect to just explore the grounds.
And you know what? It might even be just a touch cooler by mid-November, so you can keep hanging out outside, which is really nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Austin's own historic haunted hotel. This came up in trivia yesterday, so if you guys didn't know that, I lost this question. It's the Driscoll Hotel.
It is the Driscoll.
Yeah. Tell me more about it.
Yes. Okay. So this is the oldest operating hotel in Austin. It's been around since 1886, and there is so much history and also so much spooky stuff involved because it's been around so long. Of course, you know, there's been a lot that's gone on in the area and also just kind of along 6th Street. And what's really fun is they do daily history tours there. And so it's at 4 p.m. every day. If you're staying there, it's free. If you're not staying there, it's $20, but you can go and they'll walk you through the hotel and tell you all of that rich, amazing history and also some spooky haunted stuff, you know, that you might not have known. And also, I mean, if you haven't been to the Driscoll, it's just one of those classic Austin institutions. You have got to go check it out. They have amazing restaurants. They do amazing holiday things. And so it's really fun to go anytime, even past the Halloween season.
I was going to say, for Christmas last year, I went to one of their high teas and I loved it. I'm obsessed with something like that.
So classic. It feels like British, you know.
Absolutely. So fun. Okay. A real fright, House of Torment. This scares me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're into, I used to be more into these. My kids are into it now. But if you're into the kind of quintessential haunted house, then you have to go to House of Torment. You're gonna have your scares and you're lurking around every corner, and it's actually like 3 haunted houses in one, and there's different themes. So there's like a vampire theme at one part, alien theme at one part, and then they've really expanded too. So now they do like haunted axe throwing, and they have like a coffin bar and like all kinds of creative things. And so I would say, you know, even whether it's teens or you're going with friends, there's really something for everyone, and it also extends through the weekend. So it's another one where even if you can't go today or tomorrow, like you can still kind of catch that part of the season.
A little bit of Halloween left. Okay, now we're talking later in the year. You're suggesting a place near the Domain for a good place to stay.
Yeah, so I mean, I think there's like 2 types of people. Those that like do not want fall to go.
Me.
Yes, and then those that are putting up their trees already. Like one of my daughters is this place. She's like, I'm already decorating for Christmas. What are you talking about? And so it's really fun if you want to do like your Christmas shopping and get into the Christmas spirit. I love the Domain. Of course, it's a shopping and entertainment district. And they have a hotel there called the Archer, and I've stayed there a couple of times. And it's so much fun to just make it a staycation. You know, you want to get out, you want to change it up. It's decorated gorgeously all around the Domain over the holidays. And then there's different places within the Domain that do holiday programming that you really don't want to miss.
That sounds good to me. Okay, the Museum of Ice Cream has been here for a minute. Obviously, it's in the Domain as well. Why did you want to mention that?
That's so much fun because their holiday themed event is called Pinkmas. And so rather than the traditional coloring that you might think of, the ice cream explodes in pink. So we're talking pink Christmas trees and pink desserts, and they do a special like cocktails and mocktails at the bar that are winter and holiday themed and pink themed. And it's just such a great place. It's another one of those, you know, if you haven't been, you've got to go. There's like 12 rooms, and each room is a different theme, like banana split theme, or they might have, you know, a magnet wall where you can spell things, and there's ice cream all throughout. And it's just, in the holidays, it's just exploding with like all the fun
For
that you can have.
sure. And I feel like it's really on trend this year too. Like keep seeing kind of this throwback to a vintage Christmas where pink is part of the motif.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's really fun for pictures for Instagram
I
too.
was gonna say, take some pictures for Instagram
yeah.
while you're there. Okay, and if you want folks to get out of town for a bit, in about the last 30 seconds we've got.
Yes, I just have to mention this one. It's the JW Marriott San Antonio Hill Country. They always have an incredible Hill Country holidays celebration, but this year they also have ice, which is a new attraction.
Really?
It's ice sculptures that are Grinch themed, made of 2 million pounds of ice. In addition to everything else, yes.
You guys weren't able to see this on camera, but my jaw just dropped.
Yeah.
I went last year. They had ornaments that you could sit in and take pictures. They had like animatronic penguins, all sorts of really fun things.
Yeah, it's another one of those must do. And then with the ice now there, they'll give you a parka. You can check that out, do the rest of the resort. So much fun.
Super fun. Oh, you always bring the best suggestions. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Okay, guys, follow along for all things travel and plan your trip to Texas or beyond with AustinTravels.com.